Hello again. I'm just checking that sound at the moment. Yes, and that height there. It's not just something not right again. And I'm getting on. Well, what do you believe? Yes, I've got on. Oh, yes, now we're going to the first thing of the day. Um, I was just to see we got our guests in the studio today, and Sherlock's already in. Of course, you always catch us just setting up, you know. It's a live show. Mr. Right here must be set up. And of course, you always catch us in the middle of setting up. And so here goes, and it's King Cuddly. Genuine name, genuine Panda Bear there. King Cuddly. I thought we'd spotlight the newer ones that they were charted in the last couple of weeks or so. Because we had quite a few new ones, but we're approaching our limit, you know. We're all going to limit it, you know, because I mean, we can't have 1,001 bears. I just call them all bears. When I say bears, I'm just referring to the lot. Is the dog, is his skater dog, got his snowshoes on there. And listening to wonderful Radio William. Oh, he only listens to that channel. It's probably the best channel you will have seen or you will ever listen to. Covers right from the 1700s to 2023. I mean, you can't get better than that. And that's the greatest show on here is wonderful Radio William and the William Live Show. Tilly dog, not displaying your badge today, Tilly. No, you want to go blanks up? Yes. Oh, it got stuck underneath me chin there. There you go. Tilly dog. Hello, everybody. It's nice to make another appearance. I'm here with Panda Bear, but I do know Skater Dog, yes. And hello, Panda. And this is in the last couple of weeks or so. We'll give it a couple of weeks, we might get a few more in. This is Porky Pig. There he is. Hello, everybody. And nice to see you again. Some say I'm a Porky Pig. Boy, boy, Porky Pig. What am I? Porky Pig. There you go. Uh, last time I had the hand up was a kid. Yes. Hello, Rufus. Rufus Thomas, do the funky chicken. Hello, you still doing the funky chicken, are you? Look, that's how you do it. Look, you just move your head like that. Diddle diddle dum bum bum bum. Do the funky chicken. Do the funky chicken. Do the funky chicken, or I'll press your button. You're another one like little Jimmy want to press all the buttons. We will go off. Off. Off means when you're not on. Off. I'm off, you know. Go off. Yes. Picture will go off and will go off. Yes. Everybody else will go off as well. And there's a funky chicken there. Right. Right. It's time for Billy Bass. Where is he in the class? He's sitting at number 3. While little Bobby's climbing a tree. And there we go. It's 36101 where they abandoned Billy Bass. Now, our Billy Bass is not abandoned. Apparently, he is. I think he's just thrown by the roadside. He can hardly be recognized as a bass. Probably just a blue mark on the tarmac there. I don't know. He didn't play bass, did he? Or bass? No, he didn't. No. And what about Damien Snow? He's the Jimmy 2023 Happy Shuffler. His mummy is Snoopy. Yes, but that doesn't say what his name is. Little Snoopy. I think there he goes. He's the happy shuffler mummy, Snoopy. But of course, he could be the mummy, and then I would make him the Snoopy. Well. Okay, Damien Snow. Oh, we're moving on now. We're moving on down that list. My collection of GSNY singing fish from Liquid 44. The Jimmy Repair Guy, repair my socks. Jimmy Industries spinning, Snowflake, Frosty the Snowman. Frosty the Snowman, well, he's here in the studio. Yes. Oh, man, he's better. Give him a flash, Frosty. There you go, that's Frosty. Give me a flash. You brought your pal. Yes, Santa Claus. You brought him in as well. We'll never get you on the list. Give him a flash, Santa. Just tell him you're coming. Here I come. Here I come. There's Santa. Now, they were unexpectedly not planned to turn up, but there you go. Santa and Snowman made an appearance today. Yeah. And Holiday Freaks, Spirit of Halloween. Muggy Judy Moody rush and run to hug his mum after waking up from a bad dream. Yeah, he didn't have only bad dream. He didn't get he didn't get his dinner. Yeah, right on. CS2 ESB Discord over there for Rylan. And GH Horns, Walmart Christmas 23 inflatables and decorations. And they're coming in now on the Freight Train Drifter Union Pacific Manifest on the Sadiga subdivision in Pleasanton Hill, Missouri. And today's BTS unboxing. The BTS layover unboxing. Well, worst unboxing I've ever seen. ASFM. And Jolly stand tall to stretch for food in Mum's shopping basket. Oh, she's rubbing the basket. Yes, and working for Atari and Pixel ripped in 1978. Part 2, MT Creations. Yes, oh, no weather today. Yes, oh, I definitely. No weather today. Grey, misty outside. Well, it did say heavy rain, and it's just changed isn't it, the light rain, 12 below body temperature, so you'd have to have that jumper on. Yeah, I think struggling for the next few days as well. A lot of rain planned, but probably mostly the day. When I say planned by the put up by the weather forecasters and not the way they've walked it out. And Wyatt the Scarecrow, Eternal Rest, Spirit of Halloween 23, unboxing setup. Ian the animatronic stuff collector, Walmart at the Tillow Disney Cars on September the 14th. Rider 63 with the Please Come In and Loxy D. Kirkong. Well, yeah. Ian the animated stuff collector. CBS Halloween 2023. Archie Boa. Ariki Boa. Areka Boa. September the 14th. Well, nobody shops there. I mean, nobody knows the names. But of course, the locals, they do. Halloween, Walmart, 23, Hatillo, September the 14th, in the animated stuff collector. Wyatt the Scarecrow, Gaudo, Spirit of Halloween 23, unboxing setup. And Dryland 10, the video editor for 23. This is my little pumpkin friend effects. SML is out of context with Brylan 10, the video editor 23. Damien Snow, the sound and light animatronics, a 23 message fan with a witch cat. Well, which cat is it? And sounding like animatronics 23 message fan Halloween again. This time with a dog on Damien Snow. Halloween City 2023. Ladera Ranch, CA, California. Oingo Razor, Oingo Boingo, who do you want to be? 93 rehearsal version. Oh, you watch it. What are you doing with that razor? Oh, she's cut his nose off. Oh. Oingo Razor there, bobbing about and doing a hopper bob with a razor. Yes, and Skylar Studios, Jimmy Animated Dancing Hermie, the Dentist Elf, 5th generation. And Sam Sardonyx Halloween. Poor George, edited demo, Spirit of Halloween animatronics. And Jimmy Master Animatronics, Jimmy 23.STREAMS, 5-foot Halloween, life-size animated fortune witch with the spirit ball, 1st generation unboxing and review. Jimmy Master Animatronics, that was. And Sam again, yes, with Poor George 23, raw unedited demo. And Morty dashed to the clothing rack to hide himself from Mom. Where are you, Morty? I'm in the sight, it's Jared. Oh, I didn't see you there. Best gameplay, Gotten a Ban 4, Mobile Gotten a Ban 5, the Mobile Gotten a Ban 6, My Dentist is Benito, Spring Egon. A Carpetbagger, a strong museum of play, a brand new Hasbro game park, and massive video game exhibit, Rochester, New York. And that's the Carpetbagger. He's found himself a great car, old type of racing car, but not a red carpet yet. No, not time for the red carpet. No way I'm going to do that. Asmorod, Derelict, full album. And I've got more Jalia coming up. Yawns excessively after waiting for breakfast for too long. Yes. Is it still cooking, Mom? Judy consistently sit on Bella's chair, eating yogurt with a spoon. And Monkey Judy make Mom so crazy to snitching the ball out of her hand. You don't snitch the ball, or the ball will snitch you. It's snatching the ball, yeah. Snowy Animatronics, Snowboy 24, Rich Ice Caps. And Cole, the Kentucky Real Fan, NS4297 leads a mixed freight through Lawrenceburg, KY. And then he went off, left his train, and went off for his Japanese breakfast. I saw Lex, terror from all the bodies and all the blades sticking out of them. Wow, they're dangerous. And the Rockefeller explosion says the real vintage 70s films are coming. And Bianca's nostalgic corner, Yuki the Spider sings Levin Polka. Spirit Fanboy 35, Spirit of Halloween 23, actual first trip. PG Flower YTP, the king won't shut up about his Nintendo penis system the Wii. Not the Wi-Fi, the Wii. Yeah. And MT Creations teaching Legos how Rosella exists part 2. GH Horns, the Party City, Halloween, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Leatherface. Ah, yes. And the next level start, Farewell to Heaven, he says. William Wallace's song by William PGM. And there he is. Rocky 867, Jimmy Industries, Booty Shaking Santa. I like to move it. Yes, we've already moved it. Lakeway 44, my singing fish keychain collection. Wyatt the Scarecrow with Gaudio, Spirit of Halloween 23, and Emily Lynn's Yellow, Coldplay, acoustic cover by Emily Lynch. Now, when you see the yellow line, Emily, you have to stop. I drew a line for you, and it was all yellow. I put a hairband in your hair, and that's yellow. And when you do your writing, do it yellow. I say you've got your blue dress on, but a little touch of yellow. Yes. Halloween Hangout, Spirit of Halloween 23, Antioch CA. StreamYard from Ian the Animated Stuff Collector and Damien Snow with his 23 ear flapping prisoner dog. Yes, is he inside? He's outside to me. Yes. And Holiday Studios, the Jimmy Happy Shufflers, Ringtone, Michael Myers and Chucky. Both getting together for a Chucky egg. That's like. Well, I see the nostalgic animatronics UK, what I've been doing. It's true. The range, Christmas 23, lifestyle singing and dancer, Chef Santa. Yes, he's a chef and he's a Santa. Aye, watch out for your beard, Santa. It'll get minced up in the mincing machine. Aye, look, your beard's dangling in the pan. Now, don't you take a lot fish with your beard. It's big mouth bush bass from Lakeway 44. Yes, so that's what Santa does with his beard. Rudolph's been chewing the end of it. It looks matty. That's the opposite to tatty. Frankie Valli and Bob Gowdy of the Four Seasons radio show of mid-1970s, Jersey Boys, Four Seasons and Valley. Yes. Sure. Keegan Mayhorn is still here with the more stories from Gran. There's Gran, age 92. Yeah, can still tell them. Well, I've got to send the clown haunter, a haunt built for 23, showcasing the props and animatronics, and the teen vlogger Spirit of Halloween 23, Part 3, the new arrivals. I've got to see who's down below that. Oh, yes. Well, of course. There's Ninja Tune actress Game Over, he won. And David Ortiz, Fast Forward the Express. Scatterdoor Studios, uh, Jimmy Sam the Snowman, banjo version, Halloween C, Spirit of Halloween 23. I'm going to look up now. Yes, see what's in the studio. Oh, just me, looking right back at me. Hello there. Hello there, William. Now, this is a time when we're going to do the music. We switch to the British charts. We've got to have a guest coming in and saying hello to the people now. Hello, everybody. Hello, Damien Snow. Is it snowing where you are? Hello, Cole, the Kentucky Rail fan. How are you doing? Yes. Hello, Halloween Hangout. How are you? And hello, Brian said, the video editor. And hello, Bianca's Nostalgia Corner. Yep. I've been watching them all. Yep. And hello, Fiji flower. How's your flowers growing? There he goes. There he goes. And now the funky chicken. Can I do a rundown? Yeah, go on then. Hello, Rufus Thomas. Thank you for the funky chicken. Funky chicken. The funky chicken. I thought you were doing a rundown. Ah, from memory, you haven't got a board. Ah, is that kind? Ah, oh, hello. Hello, oh, how does it go again? 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 Hello, how does it go? How does it go? Wait, what made it start you off? Yes, go on. A nice easy one. Hello, Liquid 44. Hello, Liquid 44. Hello, Billy Bass. Can I do hours? I like doing hours. I don't like doing theirs. Can I do hours? Yeah, of course. You can do them in a ticket 10 hours. Yeah, go on and do hours. Right from the top. Boy, that's difficult. And tell them motion number one, two, three, right down to 59. Oh, yeah, go on, do that. Right, it's William, this fella here. He's at the top. He's at the top. But he's still supposed to be leaving. His time's up. He's at the top. Oh, number two. Oh, it's a prickly creature, you know. Harry the Hedgehog. Oh, him, yeah, yeah. Yes, he got run over by a steamroller. Yeah, Harry the Hedgehog. Yeah, yeah. I see him, I see him. Where's that alien? He's off to planet number 129. Mhm. He's discovered there might be life there, so he's got to check it out. So 120 light years away from here. It doesn't mean that life comes and goes. Reach it in 120 years, yes. No, even longer than that. Yes, I know. Who's in number three? What do they call that fella? I don't know. You're one of the presenters. You know your own presenters. No, I don't know. I haven't been here too long. Oh, I know what they call him. Skater dog. Oh, is he going to skate around the room? Oh, yeah, skater dog. Oh, yes. And who comes next? I can just name ours. Yes, go on then. Porky Pig, there is. Yes, right. Tilly Dog. Tilly Dog, yes. What was his name again? King Cuddly, yes. King Cuddly, yes. Dirty Bear. Yes, Dirty Bear. Mona Bear. Yes, now you're getting going. Now you're getting into the rhythm. Now you're getting into the rhythm. Santa. Oh, Santa, yes. And Snowman. Snowman, yes. Snowman. Oh, yes. But what about the funky chicken? Oh, is there anybody else? Is there any birds? Any other birds? Oh, why is owl, but he sleeps all day. He's on night shift. Oh, I don't know. Why is owl? Is there any other birds? Oh, Dicky Bird and Flying Reporter. Oh, yeah, no, Dicky Bird. Where's he off to today to report? He's reporting the government's making a report. Hmm. Any other birds? Not a one. Not a one. Ah. Who's that up down the hill? That's Charm, a Chinese cat. Ah. Oh. Oh, yeah. Ah, yes. What's his name again? Time for the music. Ah, who plays that? Where does it come from? It's on the list, the playlist. You can play it any time. Oh, that's great. So I'll go and play one. Yes. Yes, and play with the rest of the guys while I get busy on the show. Right, okay. There you go. Huh. And now we've got this is where we try buttons. And we press them. And sometimes something startling happens, and sometimes nothing happens. And sometimes it's just ordinary, plain sailing, and we just get there nicely. It's like landing your craft. And there we are. We're gonna arrive soon. We're gonna arrive in the UK charts. Would you believe? Now I did 1952 for you yesterday. I like to start from 1952. Uh, oh, well, the flashing stars at me, so I've got Doris Day come up, and then I had Frankie Lane. I've got Bill Haley. So that's okay. So I'm going to give you three. It isn't a three. No, that would puzzle you. Are we going on to 1952 and do it again? Oh, we done it. We done it. Moving on to 1953. Yes. Go on, then 1953. Let's see what happened in 1953. Um, yes. Well, it was better than 1952, but couldn't get a full house. Couldn't get 100. Got out of the year, they had 92 records that reached the charts. That's records that reached the charts. Right? But am I going to give the three that isn't the three? Yes. Oh, so I'm going for them now. Now, this is the UK charts, 1953. And here are your stars. Eddie Calvert, blowing his trumpet. Elvis, and Doris Day. Right. But here are your three. We're not got time to give you all the artists. Here are your three, which are not the three. That means they're not in the top three, and they're not in the top 10 either. Right. Muriel Smith. Now, this is your message from Muriel. You must hold me, thrill me, kiss me, but don't kill me. Muriel Smith there, hold me, thrill me, kiss me. How about K-Star? Would you like all ladies? Comes along a love, and that's what happens. Hold me, thrill me, and kiss me. And then everybody gets a bit possessive and says, Joe Stafford, you belong to me. Oh, I see. Well, there you go. And that's Muriel Smith there. Hold me, thrill me, kiss me. Now we go for the top 10. Frankie Lane, I believe, at number 1. Frank Chacksfield, with his orchestra sometimes, they say. At number 2, Terry's theme from Limelight, a thing on the TV theme. Or film, maybe turned it into a film. Mantovani, it's 3 in Italian. The song from the Moulin Rouge, which is in France, Paris, I think. Guy Mitchell, she wears red feathers. Oh, I love her. Does she not wear anything else? If she only wears red feathers, yes, she can come and dance in the studio. Yes, and she wears a holy, holy skirt. That's what she wears. Um, well, she lives on bananas and fish around the sea. Yeah. Perry Como at number 5, and the Ramblers. I didn't discover that because I never really knew that Perry Como sang with the Ramblers, but he did sometimes. Don't let the stars get in your eyes. Guy Mitchell in 1953 was a good year. Look at that girl, he says. She's dancing with the red feathers in her holy skirt. Eddie Fisher, outside of heaven, can do these things. Frankie Lane, answer me. Not King Cole says, just pretend. And at number 10, Eddie Fisher with Sally Sweetland. I'm walking behind you. Eddie's after another one. Eddie's after another one. Would you believe he married 3 Hollywood artists? Not at the same time, like. He's now after another one. I'm walking behind you. That's how Eddie gets them, yeah. It's fun. I want to see it. Don't know what Sally Sweetland says. There you go. That was 1953. Oh, we have to get used to seeing the 19s again. I wonder what happens if we go back. That's all right. So instead of going back, we should be going forward. Yeah, we'll go forward to 1954. That's when it mostly started because they got 100 by that time. You know, they got to the 100. Right. So here's your 3 musicians. Same things that we had up before: Frankie Lane, Elvis, Bean Up, and Bill Haley. Yeah, it's a waste of time waiting for them because they won't put to me. Right. Here we go. Same artist. Right. Rosemary Clooney. It's raining outside, 12 and light rain, and I'm stuck in this old house. Old house. That's O-L-E. It got a hole in the roofie and got a hole in the floor. And even got a hole in my door. Yeah, you can come and spy through it if you want. See me dancing and singing. Yes, and Vera Lynn says, my son, don't go and look in that old house. Mrs. Old Clooney lives there. Yes. And he says, Star, you'll be changing partners soon. I say, hopping over that fence to see Rosemary Clooney in this old house. Yes. And then we move on to the top 10 and 54. Doris Day had a secret love. And you know where she met him? At this old house. David Whitworth with Mantovani in his orchestra, Caramia. Eddie Calvert, oh mean papa, you're so mean. My papa, you're so mean. Kitty Callan, little things mean a lot. Number 4 to me mean a lot. And whether Germans or what kind of weather, I think German. Oberkirchen Children's Choir, A Happy Wanderer. Yes, the children's choir hit the charts. Johnny Ray, Such a Night. Tried to be a little bit of a rock and roll star, you know, Johnny Ray, Such a Night. Elvis did it as well. Don Cornell, Hold My Hand, as we go through this promised land, 1954. Frank Sinatra, 3 Coins in a Fountain. One for you, one for me, one for the sweeper up. Yes. And number 9, the Stargazers, I See the Moon. Yes. Hey, look what I see. I see the moon. above Jupiter. What's that little dot up there? It's probably in another galaxy. It's a star. Not King Cole. Smile at number 10. Yes, and it's time to dash off. We're going kind of slow. We are. And it was take us a long edge to get through them. So we're going up to 1955 now. I'm going to give you the three that isn't the three. David Whitfield, everywhere. Jimmy Young, the man from Laramie. Jimmy later became a DJ on the BBC there. And Bill Hill in his comments, rock around the clock. No, it's not number one. Not in the British charts, but he did reach number one in the charts. But on this list for the whole of the year, he's not number one. It's up to the compilers, of course. Well, Tennessee only thought he's got it number one. Give me your word. Slim Whitman in number two with Rosemary. Ruby Murray saying softly, softly. Here comes Eddie Calvert. He's wearing cherry pink and apple blossom white shirt. And here comes Frankie Lane with the Mellow Man. What's that? What's that they're holding? Well, everybody's holding a glass of cool water. Yes. Well, you could get a little bottle of cool water, but they're all holding a cool water. And Perez, they used to call him Prado, and his orchestra, he's coming in as well with a cherry pink and apple blossom white shirt. What do you think the date is? White shirt there? Jimmy Young, it's an unchained melody. Number 7. Roseby Clooney and the Mellow Man with Mambo Italiano at 8. At number 9, Tony Bennett, Stranger in Paradise, when I went to San Francisco. Al McCogan, Dreamboat. And that's it for 54. And that was it. 54. Yeah, so we've done a B-bunga. That wasn't 54, that was 55. That's probably we'll keep on flashing back. If we went back, we'd gone back to number 54, but we're now going ahead to number 56. Right, the 3. It isn't the 3 and 56. I've got Lou Bush, Zambezi. Elvis Presley. What do you bring that hound dog into the studio for? He eats my biscuits. All of them, yeah. Well, he's a hound dog. What about the hilltoppers? Sitting on top of the hill shouting, only you and only you. Yes. That's the hilltoppers. Yeah. Sure. Number 1, Doris Day. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Kiss Sarah, Sarah. Pat Boone, I'll be home just in time for the show. Frankie Lane, A Woman in Love, The Dream Weavers. It's almost tomorrow. Well, yes, I wouldn't say we have a great amount of time, but we just slightly more than half of the day left. Johnny Ray, I was just walking in the rain. Oh, yes, you'll have to today. 12 and rain. Light at times, but heavy at times. James Dow, Rock and Roll Waltz, Winifred Atwell, The Poor People of Paris. What do they do when it's 12 and raining? They hide underneath the bridge. Elvis Presley, I've been down at Heartbreak Hotel. That's where I go when it's raining. And the Teenagers featuring Frankie Lyman. Why the fools fall in love? Because they listen to Ronnie Hilton. No other love. Ah, he's in number 10. We'll be a barking here. We're going to have to go to 57. For the tree which isn't the tree and call on Mr. Right. Lose your socks off. Jungle juicy is. That's why he's got fire. Andy Williams, there's a butterfly flying around here. Oh, sorry, it's a moth. Lonnie Rodigan, Cumberland Gap. Yeah, somewhere up the road, yeah. Before you exit England. Yeah. Harry Belafonte says, Mary's boy child. As Jesus. And so we'll take that one. And then we'll go to the top 10. 57. And so we'll try and start again with Paul Anka, Diana at number 1, Elvis Presley, all shook up at 2. We've got Tab Hunter, Young Love. Hey, Love, where did I leave my tabs? Ah, there they are. You've been sitting on them and squashed them again. Tab Hunter. I've been hunting all over for a tab. And there you go. And Pat Boone, Love Letters in the Sand. Guy Mitchell, I've been singing the blues. Lonnie Donegan, I'm a gambling man, really. I like putting on the style, you see. Harry Belafonte, Island in the Sun. Johnny Ray, Yes Tonight, Josephine. At number 8, Pat Boone's at number 9, Don't Forbid Me. And Frankie Vaughan, The Garden of Eden. Make sure you tread carefully and not on the plants. The Garden of Eden, 10, Frankie Vaughan. Am I just paging it again to get 58? Yes. And the 3, which is not the 3, I've got Tommy Edwards. It's all in the game. We're just playing the game, you know. Same rules as which one William chooses. Everly Brothers, A Bird Dog. Oh, sweet as a bird. But nasty as a dog, 'cause he's a bird dog. Dean Martin returned to me. Taking the Everly Brothers Bird Dog. But Everly Brothers are at number 1 with another one. All I have to do is dream in Claudette. And this is what will lose your better, and this is 58. And Connie Francis is 2, Who's Sorry Now. Perry Como, 3, Magic Moments. Connie Francis at 4, Stupid Cupid and Carolina Moon. The Kieran Twins here, When. Michael Holiday, The Story of My Life. And Max Bygraves, Look What I've Got by the Tulips from Amsterdam. And you need hands. Well, you need hands to hold them. But you need noses to smell them. Yes. Marvin Rainwater, plenty of it outside. 12 degrees and light rain. Whole lot of women. Makes a whole lot of rainwater. See them cover up. They're usually going around with no coat on and used to spin top or dress and bearing their backs and shoulders and all sorts. And then when the rain comes, Elvis Presley, we go in the jailhouse and we start to rock. And Victor Moore, on the street where I live, it often rains. Yes. So we go to 59. Got to be careful those years, because we'll be bordering into 60 shortly. We'll try and target 70. Um, 59 it is, yes, and the 3. Lonnie Donegan, the Battle of New Orleans. Push. What's that you got through your cup there? It's an aura. Marty Wilde. A Teenager in Love. And Ricky Nelson, It's Late. That's the one we've chosen. And on the 1 to 10, Rush Conway, I'm riding side saddle today. Why is that? Well, I don't know. What will happen to your feet? Yeah, you just have to sit there. If Richard and the Drifters living dull, Buddy Holly, it doesn't matter anymore, and Bobby Darin is a dream lover. Elvis Presley, fools such as I, and I need your love tonight. The platter smoke gets in your eyes, it does. Rain gets in your eyes as well, and you can pretend that you're crying. And you might even be. You have to do your crying in the rain. And Shirley Bassey, As I Love You. Yes. And Craig Douglas at 8, only 16. When she gets another 8. And Cliff Richard in the Shadows, Travelling Light. On a number 10, Rush Conway with Roulette. Yeah. So now we're going big time. We're going into the 60s. Just because there was a very popular time, the 60s. We call them swinging 60s. We're going to 1960 for the 3, which isn't the 3. And there they are. Johnny Preston running bare down the street, being arrested again. Julie arrested. Ricky Valens, Tell Laura I Love Her. But my phone's not working. Johnny Cage and the Pirates. I had to tell Laura I love her once, and I was shaking all over. He says, that's the one. Johnny Cage and the Pirates, shaking all over. The Everly Brothers are still at number 1. Cassie's Clown. The Shadows, Riding Like an Apache. Cliff Richard says, please don't tease me when you're riding like an Apache. Anthony Newley, why do you ride like that? And Charlie Bassey, as long as he needs me, I'll be on the other horse right behind. And Roy Orbison, only the lonely, sit here just watching these horses run by. And then we look at our tickets and say, lost. Elvis Presley, it's now or never. Jimmy Jones, I'm a bit of a handyman. Yes, I'll put that nail in there. Just to hang me coat on. I'm a bit of a handyman. Elvis Presley, Mess of Blues. And Jimmy Jones, well, good timing when I got that nail in. It was just, by look, it was just good timing. Yes, I'm sure it was. As we move on to 61. Yes. I'm going to go for the 3, which isn't the 3. That's because of number 23. The Shadows, FBI. Call the FBI. Yeah. Somebody climbing up the Tower of Strength. It's Frankie Vaughan. Any Avley brothers can't resist temptation to come in here and steal me watch and me gold ring. Yes, that's it. Avley brothers temptation. At number 1 in 61, we have Elvis Presley. He got a wooden heart. Why do you wear a wooden heart, Elvis? Well, in case somebody sticks a dart in it or a knife. Del Shannon, Runaway. Helen Shapiro, you don't know. John Layton, Johnny Remember Me. Yes, Johnny remembers himself as well. Helen Shapiro, Walking Back to Happiness. Eden Kane, well, I ask you. The Everly Brothers, Walk Right Back or Ebony Eyes. A two-sided. You may ask why a two-sided. Well, I know there's some records on the B-side practically become the A-side and they reverse them round and DJs did as well. And sometimes the B-side became the hit with them not liking the A-side so much. Allison's in number 8, Are You Sure? And Billy Fury, Halfway to Paradise at 9, and Elvis Presley, Are You Lonesome Tonight? Yes, he says. Okay, that's 61 done there for you. So we move on to 62. The 3, Speedy Gonzales by Pat Boone. He was quite speedy, but he couldn't get all the way up there. Joe Brown, I took a picture of him as he was going up, but then he stalled. Ray Charles, I Can't Stop Loving You. Yes, it's Speedy Gonzales. And at number 1 in 62, Frank Ifield, I Remember You. Acapella Stranger on the Shore at 2. 3 is The Shadows, Wonderful Land. 4, Cliff Richard, The Young Ones. Elvis is at 5 with Can't Help Portland and Love, a double A side, we used to say, with Rockahula Baby. And at 6, The Tornadoes, Telstar. Oh, last, they've sent it up. NASA's sent it up. Yeah. And now we could tell you some of the stars in the galaxy. Yeah. Well, that one up there is the sun. And Elvis Presley, I'm a good luck charm. Should we check out Let's Twist Again, like we did last summer? We did the twist. And Frank Ifield at number 9, Lovesick Blues. Mike Sean and Wendy Richard. Come outside, Wendy. Are you stupid? It's raining out there. I'm not going out. There you go. Mike's son having a bit of a problem with Wendy Richard. Come outside. 12C and raining. Yes. I'll get me shoulders wet. I haven't got an umbrella or a coat. I'm just a young girl. We don't wear umbrellas and coats. Number 1963. I'll give you the 3. And things are getting exciting now because the Beatles have got going. Yes. Frank Ifield with his Wayward Wind. Well, I don't know. We're just sitting here and it just blew in. And then suddenly the Panda Bear turned up. It must have been a Wayward Wind. Yeah. Billy J. Kramer and the Dakotas, bad to me. Jet Harris and Tony Mayan, they've got all the diamonds. Yeah, they've got them all hidden inside the guitars. Yeah. Yeah, that's where they hide them. Yeah. Yes, and there they go. And the top 10. The Beatles had won, She Loves You, but she hasn't given you a diamond ring yet. And the Beatles had 2, from me to you, but she hasn't given it to you yet, or you're not allowed to open it till Christmas. Jerry and the Pacemakers, how do you do it? Jerry and the Pacemakers are 3 and 4, and heavily associated with the Beatles, of course. I like it. Frank Ifield, Confession at number 5. Jerry and the Pacemakers back again at number 6. Up to this time, having a better time, just as good a time as the Beatles. You'll Never Walk Alone. Cliff Richard at 7, Summer Holiday. And while he's away, the Beatles will play. And Ned Miller, From a Jack to a King. Hey, you've got all the aces. Cliff Richard, The Next Time, and Bachelor Boy, double A side. And at number 10, Brian Poole and the Tremolos, Do You Love Me? Yes, but we're going off now to 1964. Target 1970. And when you give you the three which isn't the three, I'm going to take the Beatles right down there. Ooh, right down there, number 18, the Beatles. I want to hold your hand. I want to hold on to your tail. And the Beatles, Lou again for the Beatles. Can't Buy Me Love down at 15. This is the whole 100, top 100 for the year, of course, remember? Yes. And any of the Beatles getting married yet? Well, he's married. Julie Rogers singing the wedding song. Yes. And we'll make that the one. And then we go to the top 10. Doing a 1 and 2 is Jim Reeves. He's at number 1. I Love You Because. We went through the wedding. We've got the wedding song. And Jim Reeves at 2. I Won't Forget You. Oh, sorry. What was your name again? I want to write on the card. Oh, sorry. Roy Orbison's at number 3. It's over. If you don't know my name, it's over. And Roy Orbison is number 4. I could just call you Oh Pretty Woman. No, that's not my name. The Beatles at 5, A Hard Day's Night. I'm having a hard day's night trying to remember her name. Cilla Black's got a 2 as well at number 6 and 7. You're My World, and Anyone Who Had a Heart at number 7. Searchers, Needles and Pins. Honeycombs, Have I the Right at number 9. And at 10, Manfred Mann with Do Wah Diddy Diddy Dum Diddy Do. Yes. Going now to 65. On the way. Can see it, can sight it. And there it is. And the 3, which isn't the 3. Rolling Stones, I can get no satisfaction. The Birds, Mr. Tambourine Man. And the Walker Brothers, Make It Easy on Yourself. I'll take the Rolling Stones satisfaction. And we'll go up to number 1 and 65 for Ken Dodd, Tears. The Seagulls, I'll Never Find Another You. The Beatles at 3 with Help. Elvis Presley at 4 with Crying in the Chapel. The Hollies at 5 with I'm Alive. The Seekers at 6 with The Carnival Is Over. The Beatles at 7 with A Ticket to Ride. And Not to Come Back. Only a one-way ticket. Yeah, and the Rolling Stones at 8 with The Last Time. Well, the last time I seen him, he was buying a ticket to ride. That's a one-way ticket to ride. That's where it goes, and not to come back. No. Sonny and Cher, I Got You, Babe. And Tom Jones at 10. It's not unusual to take a ticket to ride. A lot of people live there. And ride is a place, you know. Proud. Yeah. 1966 we go. We're looking for it now. The three. The Beatles, paperback writer, right down at number 16. Wow. I've got the small faces with all or nothing. Oh, loved it. I would play it now. Um, got the Beatles with a double A side, Day Trip and We Can Work It Out. Yeah, but I'll play the small faces all or nothing. And the top 10, Jim Reeves, Distant Drums, Frank Sinatra, Strangers in the Night. At number 3 is the Beatles' Yellow Submarine and Eleanor Rigby is a double A side. The Four Tops, Reach Out and I'll Be There, number 4. Like that one, of course. And Nancy Sinatra, These Boots Are Made for Walking. But they don't fit me, Nancy, so I'll not be doing much walking. You only size 6, I see. The Walker Brothers, the sun ain't going to shine anymore on you, 'cause you can't walk with those boots and you'll never get outside. That's the reason why. Tom Jones, Green, Green Grass of Home, and then it suddenly ends and I fall in the mud. Oh, look at me, I've fallen in the mud. Beautiful green, green grass, but he didn't tell me they were digging up here. Yes, the Kings, sunny afternoon. It is a sunny afternoon, but I'm still stuck in the mud. Rained heavily last night. Trugs, with a girl like you. Yes, Manfred Man, Pretty Flamingo. And it's still 12 and still raining. And that's 66. So we go to 67. I'm going for the 3, which is not the 3. Keith West is excerpt from a teenage opera. The Mamas and the Papas, dedicated to the one I love. And Petula Clark, this is my song. Yeah, we'll take the Mamas and the Papas, dedicated. And we'll go to positions 1 to 10. Engelbert Humperdinck's doing in 1 and 2. Release May at number 1, and he had big hit 2 with The Last Waltz at number 2. Scott McKenzie, San Francisco, to give the rest of the full titles, Be Sure to Wear Some Flowers in Your Hair. Procol Harum did well in the charts. This is a yearly charts. A Whiter Shade of Pale. Engelbert Humperdinck back again for There Goes My Everything at 5. Sandy Shaw, Puppet on a String. 6 Monkeys, I'm a Believer. Bee Gees, Massachusetts at number 8. Nancy and Frank Sinatra, Something Stupid at 9. The Beatles at 10. All You Need Is Love for Nancy and Frank. We're going to the next year, which is 68. Yes. And now we see it. We're going to cite it first, yeah. And as the 3 popping up there, Scaffolds, Lily the Pink. If it came 10 years later or 9 years later, something they call her Lily the Punk. She's got pink and red and green and yellow hair. Yeah. She turned to drunk. She filled up with paraffin inside, yes. And despite her medicinal compound, sadly poor old Lily died. And Tom Jones, Delilah. Whoops, I made a blunder. That shouldn't be Tom Jones. That should be Everlasting Love by The Love Affair. And that's one we'll select. Because I gave you Tom Jones, Delilah. Yeah. So that's your 3. And now we'll go to the top 10. 68. Louis Armstrong, What a Wonderful World with Cabaret, double A side. Mary Hopkins, Those Were the Days. It's 3 Des O'Connor, I Pretend, Hugo Montenegro, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, Union Gap, Young Girl at number 5, and Proves Me Right. We get a lot on here. Gary Puckett in the Union Gap. But before that, there was just the Union Gap when they first started. No mention of Gary Puckett. It happens a lot of times with bands and that the singer wants to get his name on after they've got popular. Yeah. Tommy James and the Shondells, Morning, and the Beatles, Hey Jude. The Equals, Baby Come Back at number 8. And Ashton Abbey O'Farrell, Cinderella Rockefeller at 9. And the missing one was number 10, Tom Jones, Delilah. And now we go to 69. Yes, now think what it would be like if all singers wanted to get their name on the sheet. Yeah. Just think about it. There you go. Well, Robin Gibb, he wanted to get his name on the sheet. He was with the Bee Gees, you see. And he did write some of the songs, and he wrote Saved by the Bell. Yeah, he just got saved by the bell just in time. And some other singers that I want to get a name on the sheet. The Beatles, A Ballad of John and Yoko. Yes, there's a ballad of John Yoko. Yoko's fallen asleep, yeah. And Elvis Presley, well, all I can say, I'm in the ghetto of the day. The ghetto, oh, that's where you get everything. But now you have to just steal it, of course. It's the ghetto. Yes. And we go to the top 10. That was Elvis with the ghetto. And go to top 10. Archie, sugar. A little bit more sugar, please. Sugar. 2 spoonfuls. Beatles with Billy Preston, Get Back. And the Rolling Stones, Honky Tonk Woman. Peter Sarsted, Where Do You Go To, My Lovely? Jane Birkin, died recently, yes, and Serge Gainsbourg, Je t'aime non plus. And Marvin Gaye, I heard it through the grapevine when I first heard it. I thought the grapes were, were trembling. Creedence Clearwater Revival, there was a bad moon rising. I remember that day. Yes, it was a bad moon rising. And Fleetwood Mac, Albatross flew past us as we knew something big was happening. Yes, Frank Sinatra, I'm going to do it my way. And Bobby gently says, well, do it your way, Frank, and I'll never fall in love again with you. Okay. And that was 69. Everybody's feeling fine. We're going to go now to the 70s. This will take us into the 70s. After 1970. Am I going to go naturally for the 3? Dave Edmonds, I can hear you knocking, but you can't come in. Who's that knocking, Sherlock? It's his bear, yeah. What's his name again? King Cudley. Oh, yeah. I saw him. Well, I'm sorry, I don't know him too well. Yeah. Oh, I would have let him in. Yeah. Edison Lighthouse, Love Grows Rosemary Goes, and Smokey Robinson with the Tears of a Bear. Because he couldn't get in. Yeah. Smokey Robinson, Tears of a Clown, with the Miracles. And the top 10 of 70, Elvis Presley, The Wonder of You, Mungo Jerry in the summertime. A Frida P, and I've got a band of gold, but I'm not sure what to do with it. Well, my husband hasn't turned up on 20 years. His name, I don't know what his name is. Haven't seen him. Simon and Garfunkel, Bridge Over Troubled Water, Rolf Harris, Two Little Boys, that's me, and the missing man, you know. He's not missing his band of gold. He's giving that away, yeah. And Lee Marvin, Wandering Star. Norman Greenbaum, you have to pray to the spirit in the sky. And England World Cup squad. Well, they won it in 66 with Lonnie Donegan and World Cup Willie, but they didn't win it in 70. Went to Brazil, I think, and they're doing the song Back Home. And they did come back home fairly soon. Free, all right now. And Christie sailed back via the Yellow River. And there we go. We're going to have a look in the studio. And there we go. In the studio today was Sherlock's. Yes. Mr. Wright giving us a jungle juice. And the guests were King Cuddly. And the bear he is. I wonder what he is. King Cuddly. He's new. Second on newness? I don't know. I've no second on newness. Funky Chicken. Hello there, everybody. I'm going to help William go the show. My name's the Funky Chicken. Doodle, doodle, oh. Hello, everybody. Funky Chicken. It's Porky Pig, and I'm a pig. Porky, Porky, Porky Pig. My name is Porky Pig. Porky Pig, Porky Pig. My name is Porky Pig. Porky Pig for you. Next dancer, please. My name is Tilly. Now don't be silly. And don't put my badge the other way around. That's better. Tilly, Tilly for two. Tilly is a dog, you know. Tilly is a dog. Tilly, Tilly, Tilly is a dog. A right dog. A bird dog. No, we've got no birds, to be fair. You got another dog? Scared dog. Meow. Still listening to wonderful Radio William. Yes, he's the controller and captain of Radio William. He makes sure the other guys are getting work in there. Got his snowshoes on, sure. Even when the snow comes, he'll be plowing through there. I'll sort these boys out on the show. Yes, I'm the chief of the show. I'm going to sort out these boys. Now, look, you're not playing enough hit records. Now, get this show going. People doesn't know about Wonderful Radio William, and it's the best radio show there's ever been. Well, there ain't any like that. I'm on it. And there you go, that's Skater Boy. Because we just call him by a nickname, Skater Dog. And that's it. We'll see you again tomorrow when we'll have further guests. And don't forget Santa and Snowman made an appearance today. But it wasn't scheduled. They weren't scheduled, you know. So we only build the ones in schedule. Right. Thank you very much. And so bye-bye for now, and we'll see you again tomorrow.